In the mountain town of Cedar Hollow, winters were brutal, but this year the storms were relentless. By February, 3 power outages had left the town's elderly residents shivering in the dark, their landlines dead and cell towers overloaded. For 72-year-old Doris, a retired teacher and widow of 2 years, the silence was suffocating. She'd never owned a smartphone. Her flip phone was useless without power. "I just don't know how to ask for help," she admitted to her neighbor, 16-year-old Mateo, after he knocked to check on her during a blackout. Mateo, who'd moved there with his mom after his dad's layoff, had spent the past year feeling like an outsider. But he saw Doris's handwritten notes taped to her fridge lists of emergency numbers in neat cursive and had an idea. "What if we text everyone?" he asked. Doris blinked. "Text? But I don't even know how to—" By dusk, Mateo had taught her to swipe, type, and join a group chat. Their first message, "If you're okay, type. If you need heat, food, medicine, type SOS." Within minutes, the chat lit up. Dozens of blue bubbles flooded the screen, some just heart emojis from kids whose grandparents were finally reachable, others desperate pleas, "No insulin here!" 88-year-old neighbor can't breathe without her oxygen machine. Doris's hands shook as she read them aloud. Mateo forwarded the list to the town's lone convenience store owner, who'd rigged a generator to keep his freezers running. By dawn, a convoy of trucks and snowmobiles driven by teenagers, teachers, even the mayor delivered warm meals and emergency supplies. In return, elders taught volunteers to knit mittens, fix burst pipes, and navigate the library's analog archives when the internet failed. When the power returned, the town gathered at the community center. "We're keeping the text chain," announced the mayor. Doris stood, clutching her now sleek smartphone, upgraded by Mateo. "It wasn't the electricity we needed," she said. "It was hearing each other." Now the group renamed Cedar Connected buzzes daily. Teens text reminders for flu shots, parents coordinate carpools, newcomers share job leads. Mateo, accepted to a tech scholarship, plans to build an app for rural mutual aid. "I used to think old-fashioned meant broken," he said. "Turns out it just meant we hadn't figured out how to plug in yet." This story isn't about gadgets or nostalgia. It's about bridging divides, old and new. In a world racing toward the future, the simplest innovations aren't tech upgrades, but human ones, listening, adapting, and refusing to let anyone fade into the dark. Inspired by real rural communities, leveraging low-tech solutions for resilience. Share if you believe connection is the ultimate lifeline.